Yes, guys. Here we are at another Prem Wrap, game week 7. We're sorry we missed the other last week's, but we were very busy and we had no time to record. But we are here to review game week 7 going into the international break. And how are you feeling, boys?
Pretty good. I think it was an eventful game week, especially in the Prem.
Not bad, but I'm still pretty bummed out because Liverpool lost.
Yeah, okay, so let's just go straight into it. And let's start in chronological order as always. And Brentford win against Fulham late. Bournemouth, yeah. A 96th sealer from Semenyo, and they pull off the comeback. And it was very dramatic. But what do you guys think of the game? And Semenyo in especially.
Look, Semenyo's back at it again. He's unstoppable right now, scoring another brace for Bournemouth, pretty much carrying the team. Really good for FPL as well, as I and probably you would know. Lots of points. But Michael, did you watch the game?
Yes, I did watch the game. Semenyo again. Semenyo's been really good this season. I think he's been the best player overall. I think he's got 13 goal contributions since the start of the league in all competitions. So I think he's done really well. And I think Bournemouth came away with the points, right? Yeah, 3-1. So I think Fulham have work to do, but still, Bournemouth a really good start from there.
Oh yeah, I think Semenyo has just been really impressive. Another man of the match performance as well. But I think credit also to go to the full Bournemouth team who, after going down, going down in the 70th minute, it didn't look like there was much chance to come back in the game. But then they scored 3 goals after the 78th minute. So really impressive how they kept their heads held high and they managed to clutch up that win.
Yeah, Semenyo and Bournemouth have definitely been over exceeding their expectations for the season. Second right now in the Prem, I think. And for such a small club, it's pretty surprising. And let's see if they can go on a miracle run. They have their stadium is so tiny. You guys know how the capacity is 11k, right?
It's tiny. The
Yeah.
Vitality, I think it's the smallest in the whole
League.
Prem.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they've done really well here. And I think Semenyo's been a big part of that.
Yeah, they deserve a bigger stadium, and especially if they make the Champions League, they'll need to upsize. But let's just go into the next game, where Spurs managed to win against Leeds as Kudus' first goal ends their unbeaten Ellen Road streak. So, thoughts on this game?
Well, that toe goal was pretty lucky, I think. The deflection
it
straight
was a
into the
pretty
top
big
corner.
deflection, yeah.
Massive deflection. And then I think Leeds did well to get back into the game, but it was unfortunate that they couldn't hold on to their point, and I think a good strike from Kudus sent their keeper the wrong way.
Yeah, especially during the first half, Leeds were the much dominant team. I think Tottenham, Spurs, were happy they got the goal at the start from a deflected shot from Tell. But Leeds were definitely dominating the possession in the first half, as well as late into the second half. So Leeds definitely had big chances they could have capitalised, maybe to get a draw or even the 3 points.
Yeah, I think they were a bit unlucky to lose. I thought they dominated for most of the game, and the stats showed as well 1.68 xG compared to Spurs' 0.53. They dominated shots, possession, everything. And especially at home, no one expects them to win, but coming to the game, they showed a lot of pressure on Spurs, and they probably deserve better than what happened. But any other thoughts?
I just think Vicario played well, getting 3 key saves in the game to stop Leeds from extending their lead. And I also think Thomas Frank is doing really well. He slid into this Tottenham side really solidly, so I feel like credit needs to go to Thomas Frank for just having a smooth transition from Brentford to Tottenham.
Yeah, 100%. Next game?
Next game was Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates, where Saka marked a milestone appearance in style with a pen, and Rice also scored. So a really dominant display from Arsenal. And Jimmy, what did you think of the game?
I think Declan Rice played another really good game today, getting that goal. Probably man of the match for me. I don't know about you two, but it was unfortunate that he got that slight injury near the late end of that game in the 79th minute. But yeah.
Great performance from Rice. Odegaard came off again before the 30th minute due to I think a leg injury or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, and Saka did play well with one of his starts. But I think Gyökeres, he definitely underperformed. I think
compared to everyone else in the front
that
line.
Arsenal side, 100%.
Yeah, what a bomb Gyökeres. I think him, Cunha, and Wirtz are the biggest 3 flops, and he's probably the least, the worst out of those 3. The least flopped, but
Yeah, it's a bit harsh to say he's a flop just yet because he hasn't really had time to prove himself,
Yeah.
and he did score that brace in that game.
But Verts is definitely a flop.
Yeah, Verts is a bigger flop than Gyökeres. Gyökeres
We can
scored.
talk about that later. I'm not saying that Verts is a flop, but I'm not. I'm not going to defend him.
Yeah.
But I just think that the Arsenal outfit played really good together
Yeah.
today. Not today, whenever they played. But yeah.
West Ham looked a bit better under Nuno, but still, there's definitely a lot of holes in their defense.
Yeah, so I think we go on to the next game, Jake.
Yeah, United Sunderland, where United grabbed a win finally with their manager under stress and probably going out if they lost this game badly. And they managed to win with Sané Lamenz's debut. He had an impressive debut, and United looked good all around at Old Trafford.
I think Man United finally got themselves a keeper that shows promise because
Yeah,
both Arne
massive
and
difference to
Bayern
Arne.
were
Yeah.
clowns. So overall,
yeah.
I think their defense actually played all right. Well, again, Maguire was on the side. Ruben Amorim played Euro finally, and Ahmad, and so yeah.
Was it Mason Mount's first goal for United? Was it? I think it might have been.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't, it was probably like in a long time coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sesko
Been
got
a
his goal
massive
as well.
gap. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sesko
Sunderland-
looking like
yeah.
he's coming to form, pretty much.
Yeah, Sunderland had chances, but yeah, Man United were
Sunderland,
surprisingly too
yeah.
strong for them.
one of the only good performances from United this season. So
Bro, justice for Mainu. He's come on late in every single game so far, I think. And Amarin is not giving him time at all to show how good he is. And I just don't get why he's become a bench player, because it's something that has to have happened behind the scenes. Like, I'm probably the biggest Manu fan out of us three, and I think he just deserves better. Should get to a loan to a different club, maybe go overseas. I think I saw links to Napoli to join with his ex-Man
Yeah.
United brothers.
I think he's wasting his talent at United on the bench.
Yeah, I
feel
don't
like
know-
he's got lots of growth to get.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. But with that, let's go to the game of the week, shall we? Or
I really enjoyed this result.
yeah, same. So Chelsea versus Liverpool. Esteval scored a late winner, so iconic, and this is a historical win for them, as Maresca ran down the touchline, but he was Jose Mourinho
And then got a red card.
and got a red card. Had to keep the streak for Chelsea. But what do you think of your team's performance, Jimmy?
It was just disjointed from everyone. Like the back line, especially Kanade, it looks like his head's not like in the game right now. It looks like the contract situation has got the better of him. Kirkers and Bradley, both of them had chances to prove themselves at the top level in a game of this magnitude, and they both did not perform. They flopped pretty much. Bradley taken off at half time, and Kirkers taken off at the 55th minute shows that Arne Slot saw the same thing that we did. And I just think the whole Liverpool team was just playing poorly. Like they couldn't string together more than 3 passes. They couldn't shoot. Salah looks like he's disappeared from the world of football. So yeah.
Yeah, and do you think Isak starting over Ekatike had something to do with it, or was that just a managerial change?
I think might be a bit of rotation, maybe giving him some discipline for taking off his shirt against Southampton, which was really stupid. That assist though from Isak was really class. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a wonderful touch. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it was still a great touch. And then I think Wirtz coming off the bench for Bradley, he could have done better, but
Yeah.
it's hard to tell if he could have done anything in that game because it was very
I think
dominant game from Chelsea.
On the Chelsea side, I think Caicedo and Cucurella both had really good games. Cucurella got an assist for Caicedo's goal. I think every time Caicedo scores, it's a screamer. So he's done really well.
The Caicedo, like Liverpool was facing that backlash because they could have signed Caicedo, but then look what's happened.
Yeah, Rio wasn't even on the bench for this game. And I think this game just shows how good Esteval is, and Chelsea's recruitment really found a gem. Do you have anything to say, Michael?
Yeah, I just want to add on the Liverpool thing. I think that's Liverpool's 3rd consecutive loss in the space of a week.
Yeah.
Lost to Palace, and Galatasaray, and now Chelsea. But yeah, no, there's definitely still time for Arne Slot, so I don't think it's too big of a worry.
It looks like the late winners from Liverpool have started to turn against them with Esteval scoring late and then Mateta scoring late last week.
Furthermore, I think the Man United curse shows again, as Garnacho got another great performance as he left United. What are you guys laughing about?
No, I don't think Garnacho played. I don't think Garnacho played well, personally.
he was decent. He made runs down the line, and also out of all the 100 million players in the Prem, I think Caicedo is like one of the only ones who have proved how good he is. What are your thoughts on that?
And Rice probably, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
What
Caicedo and
about
Rice.
what about Grealish?
Grealish?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
At Everton. No, he's not a 100 million player, but he's still shining, lighting it up there. And also Enzo, like he's a great player. I don't know if he was worth 100 mil, but he looks good in that number 10 slot. But should we just go on to the next game now?
Happily.
All right. Villa Burnley, and Villa won 2-1 in a surprisingly difficult win, as Marlon comes back from his injury and he helps Villa get the win. So thoughts?
Yeah, overall, I feel like Villa, they start to perform better. Martinez comes back in. Digne played well. Cash played well. And overall, I think their defence was solid. It was a good goal from Uguchuku late on to get the goal back for Burnley. But great performance from Marlon. And I think, again, Watkins underperforming.
Yeah, I think Villa still they look shaky. They still haven't hit the ground running from last season. What place are they?
They are
13th place after 7 games is not what Unai Emery wants for his team.
Yeah, but they're pulling it back at least. Like you can see that Morgan Rogers is putting his all, and also Marlon is really important as he's come back. And also their defense has improved a lot.
Yeah, but a tight game against Burnley is probably not what you want to see with a Champions League team like Aston Villa.
Yeah, manager Dubravka's had I know Burnley have lost a lot of games, but Dubravka's been really key in a lot of these games, for Burnley, making sure the lead doesn't, get too big.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Watkins definitely needs to work on, finishing because he didn't get a shot on target the entire game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's go on to the next game. I am very, very sad about this one. Everton last minute winner and the 19-game unbeaten streak, and this was just so heartbreaking after everything that Palace.
You're literally a Real Madrid fan.
I'm a Palace fan if I can support more than one team. I'm wearing the Ajax kit right now, but that's just because it looks good.
Okay.
But Palace, after everything they've done, and they lose to Everton at the new Hill Dickinson, I just don't get what went wrong with them.
I feel like Palace didn't even play too badly. It was a pretty even match for me, I think.
I just think Everton this season have just been really good overall. So and then Grealish scores the winner late on. But yeah. I think Palace could have done a bit better, but Everton overall was just a really strong side and
Yeah, it was
too big.
It was a very even match with 50-50 ball possession, so and 14 to 15 shots on target. No, just shots. So I feel like it could have gone either way with Grealish scoring that last minute winner. I think Everton.
I think just unfortunate for Palace.
Yeah, Everton just wanted it that little bit more than Palace. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's just go on to the next game. I don't want to talk about that anymore. We had a really interesting clash between Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. And Newcastle managed to win 2-0 at home in front of 50,000 odd. And they played really well. I was really impressed by them. Their midfield was really solid. And Voltemade also showing his worth, 85 mil or something. But he has hit the ground running here.
Yeah, Voltemade has been the first Newcastle player to score in all 3 of his home league games since Alan Shearer, so that's a good record for Voltemade. Yeah.
Well, I just want to ask you guys a question. How many losses do you think it would take for Ange to get the sack? Because the Forest fans are shouting for Ange to get sacked in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Give or take maybe 5, I think.
I don't think he's won a match yet. I think he's
not,
lost
he's not.
every
I
single
think
one.
right now he's been in charge for 27 days and he's lost every single game. And the shortest managerial reign in the Prem was 40 days. So he has 13 days to survive. And let's see who's Forest have coming up soon. International break, so he'll be chilling for a bit, but it does not get easier. They've got Chelsea and then Porto in the Europa and then Bournemouth and United, so really difficult for when they come back.
Nottingham Forest hasn't won a game for 10 games.
That is insane.
That's insane for a Champions League, Europa League team. That's mental.
Yeah, they got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, and yeah, Europa League lost to, like I said to Jim, a team I can't pronounce, and yeah, now lost to Newcastle and Sunderland in the
Midtjylland.
Prem. Yep. So very disappointing from him, but yeah.
Do we go on to the next game?
Yeah, I think so.
Wolves versus Brighton. Michael, what were your thoughts on that game?
Overall, I think it was a pretty mid game by both. The Wolves definitely showed more promise, and Verbruggen somehow got the own goal because it was an unfortunate rebound from a shot from, I can't remember, like Strandhausen or something.
Yeah.
And Van Hecker pulled it back late on. Brighton somehow get points from there. But I think Wolves were generally the better team, I think. But it was very even.
Yeah, Wolves should have scored through that John Arias free shot from like the 6 yard. What the hell are you doing, Michael? He's just moving the mic in front of my face. But a draw is a pretty fair matchup, even though Brighton were dominant for a lot of the game. And I thought that it was a pretty boring game overall. I don't know what else to add.
Yeah, it was really boring. But let's move on to the next game though.
Yeah, I agree. So Brentford City back to winning ways, and a 1-0 win, even though it was scrappy and tight. Haaland scored one. Probably expected him to score more, but they got the win in the end away, and that's all that matters. And our City back.
They're definitely getting there. I think Haaland getting on form, I think, is a good promise to City. I think their attack's fine. Like I said before, their defense just needs to get better because it was a very nervous end to the game because Brentford were piling up the chances against City's defense, and Donnarumma and the City backline with some crucial, interventions to stop a draw or maybe even a loss. So if City work in the defense and make it more solid and tight like the 22-23 season, then we'll be fine.
Yeah, can we talk about Nico O'Reilly? Like, he has been unbelievable. And he got the England call up, you saw?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, happy for him. I think he definitely deserved it under Thomas Tuchel. And what? Thomas Tuchel. What? No, say Tuchel, whatever. Shut up. Yeah. I don't feel like talking anymore. But yeah, Nico O'Reilly got the call up, deserved. He's been unbelievable. I don't see how Nuri gets his starting spot back when he comes back from an injury with how good he's been. But that's all the Prem game's done.
I think so.
Yep.
All right, so now let's move on to. Do you guys want to do the quiz?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I have prepared 7 questions for you guys. It's a short quiz. But Jimmy, Michael, sit down right now. Let's do the quiz. It's really difficult. I'm just warning you guys. So,
difficult for you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say the question, and then you guys will answer at the same time, and we'll see who gets it right. Okay. First question: what % of last season's long throws into the box have there been this year? Clue: it's a multiple of 5.
65.
125.
Are you stupid? Okay.
So get the point?
No, it's 45.
Closer, yeah?
Yeah, Michael. What are you on, mate?
No, like it's double.
How has it been doubled when the 7 game weeks into the season? It was 38 last year.
To be fair, every single team sued the long throw.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
Okay, whatever. Next question. How many Premier League clubs has Haaland outscored this season?
9. There's only been 7 games, mate.
No, but how many teams have scored?
Oh.
As like Burnley's only scored like how many goals?
It's so stupid.
Shut up.
Go.
6.
Okay, it was 12. So Michael gets that answer again. 2-0 to Michael. How many away wins have Man United gotten this calendar year?
Away wins?
Yeah.
This calendar year?
Yeah, United.
5.
4.
2.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Jimmy gets a point. 2-1 to
High
Michael.
2025, that's
Okay.
mental.
Out of the 23 stadiums Haaland has played in the Prem.
22.
Yeah. He scored 22 out of 23.
Everyone except for Liverpool.
Yeah, and that's also the most in Premier League history. Pretty cool. 2-2. Okay. Now that Pickford has made 300 Premier League appearances for one club, who is the other English goalkeeper that has done that?
For a club?
Yeah, English goalkeeper.
David Seaman or something.
Yeah, nice. You weren't going to get that anyways, Jimmy.
I was going to say it's Michael.
I said English.
English goalkeeper, yeah.
Alright, 3-2 to Michael. Alright. What ranking is Salah in non-penalty XG this season in the Prem? What ranking?
Non-penalty.
Yeah.
How many like what's the maximum you go to?
I'm not giving you that.
No, it's too obvious then.
Alright, just answer.
15th.
30.
Michael's closer. 27.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna name some and people that have had more XG than him: Dengo Watara, Urian Timber, Calafiori, Gruder,
Calafiori.
Richarlison, bench warmer, Igor Thiago, Jaden Anthony, Gyökeres. Like, it is embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
And let's go on. So what's the score now?
3-2, 4-2.
4-2.
Okay.
Okay, so Jimmy already lost. Who are the top 3 Premier League winner probabilities after Game Week 7 in order?
Arsenal, Liverpool, City.
I was gonna say Arsenal, City, Chelsea.
No, Jimmy wins that point. That's correct.
Yay!
A 4-3 win to Michael. So,
Oh, come on, do a bonus question. Quick bonus question.
let me find something. I didn't prepare this because
Oh,
there was no tiebreakers, anyways. Yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
Michael, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How much better is Liverpool than Manchester City?
Right now, a bit, just a tiny bit.
No, like, describe your answer. Explain why.
I think Liverpool's sort of like that your defense is so much better than City. I'd argue our attack is so much better than yours. But
What?
Yeah.
we have Haaland alone. That's enough.
Isaac, Ekatike, Gakpo, Salah, Wirtz.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the flop or that rubbish. 009 will come good eventually.
What the hell?
No, I just feel like I said, your defense is so much better. The midfield's arguable.
Dubious.
Yeah. The attack, I still feel like once Savinho signed his new contract, Doku's been pretty good. Foden's been on form, so it's close. It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now, we're
Yeah.
done with that. So, do you want to talk about some other leagues quickly?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So Barca lost 4-1 to Sevilla. Let's go, guys.
Yay!
Yes, guys. Okay. So that is great for Real Madrid, and I'm very happy with that. And also, Atleti dropped points to Celta Vigo, so I'm very happy with that.
Wait, I saw a thing.
Didn't Real Madrid
Didn't Real Madrid lose to them 5-2 last week? Shut up. Dude.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah,
they lose
okay,
5?
Michael, what do
I
you?
was gonna say Girona. I saw the stat online in the 23-24 season. At this point in the season, Girona was first, so now they're 20th in the league. Two seasons later, I think.
Yeah, I think they're 18th now.
Mental.
They
Fighting relegation, yeah.
They basically just shift off all their good players and they don't care anymore. But just shows you how crazy it is. And also, I saw something. John Joe Shelby is playing. Guess what he's playing right now?
Saudi.
No, he's playing in the 3rd division of UAE. Like that.
UAE have a 3rd division.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. Like, he's at least good enough to go to Saudi, surely,
Yeah.
just for like his name and the money. And like, I don't get what he's doing. And he also missed a pen in the 3rd division.
What?
Yeah, and apparently he's making 80k a week there.
Is that good?
Yes, for the Saudi 3rd
A
division.
week? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, also let's see what else is happening around the grounds.
Serie A have a big Milan Juve sometime, I think. Is that like over or something?
Oh, can we talk about some local football quickly? Even though you guys probably don't care.
Yeah.
What, Jets?
Yeah, Jets won the Oz Cup final, stopping Heidelberg from going to Asia. And also, we're very excited for the Oz Championship to be starting this week. Jimmy, you probably don't even know about this.
No, I do.
Okay, but basically, the best NPL clubs from around the grounds will be partaking in like a cup sort of style tournament, and there will be free games on SBS Viceland and SBS like TV. So make sure you guys catch some of those, because you guys might diss on like local football, but it's actually really entertaining.
Also, when's the A-League starting?
A-League starting. Wait, is it this weekend?
It might be next weekend, I'm not sure.
I don't know, but I've got the Wanderers pass, so I'm just gonna go to every game. Wait, we might do some match vlogs for you guys if we can. Also, it's next weekend. So,
I think that's the end of our Prem wrap for this week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll be with you guys for some more content, but anything else you want to say?
Yes, I have one thing I want to say.
You're playing Clash, your opinion doesn't matter. But up to 3rd off.
Yeah, up 3rd off.
Up the 3rd off.